What's going on YouTube? It's your boy No.MG back here with another banger for you guys today. Now we have our first 2K26 video. I'm super excited to do this. It's been a little bit, man. It's been a little bit, but we are back. My team is finally back. I'm excited to make a whole lot of videos for y'all boys this year, man. This video we were specifically talking about how to start in my team. It's going to be the ultimate starter guide, explaining everything, what's the best things to grind, what you shouldn't waste your time on, what you should invest in and put your time into, what's the best things to grind, what are the best cards that you should try to get and work towards. All of that is going to be in the video. If you do not know what to do, if you open up my team and you're literally saying, what do I do? This is literally the video for you. I'm gonna get y'all boys right, man. Before I get in the video, make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe before we do get into it, bro. We're on a road to 10K subscribers. Make sure y'all boys tap in, man, because y'all know I'm going crazy all year. Now, first, when you get into here, you're going to get some free agent cards. It really doesn't matter what you want to take. If you want to take them, I mean, they got Wemby, that's cool. I'm taking Wilt. I like using Wilt. It's a free agent card. It's nothing really crazy, so you could go ahead and do that. You're gonna get put into a game. I just quit the game. Does the game really matter? I don't really think so. You could just quit it. Don't really waste your time on that. First, you're gonna get some free agent cards. Once again, it really doesn't matter who you're gonna take. You're gonna take two cards. Obviously, I'm gonna pick Luka, and I'm going to put Wemby. Wait, isn't this supposed to be Wilts? Or am I tweaking? I don't really know, bro. But I did take those two cards. Okay, here's a Wilt one. Now there we go. Okay, boom. I'm definitely taking Wilt. That's who I want out of there, and then you're gonna go through. Now, if you did pre-order the highest version of 2K, you will be able to get one free amethyst. Basically, you get a full set of series 1. So you have the Magic, get the full series 1, boom, series 1, and then you could lock in these series 1 cards and get a free amethyst. Now, I am going to be posting another video in terms of what are the best lock-ins that you should choose out of the amethyst, so make sure y'all boys do choose that. There are honestly a lot of really good ones, probably a good like 8 to 10 that you could choose from that I think are all really good cards depending on what you want to do. So it's really up to you in terms of what you do want to choose. Me personally, the guy that I like and that I looked at, he just looks really solid all around, really good badges and everything, is the Pacers. I think it's McKee. He's like a 6'10", Derek McKee, 6'10", good stats, good badges, really good. But once again, there's a lot of really good cards, so honestly it doesn't really matter who you do go with. But make sure y'all boys do check out that video when it does drop so y'all can see who is low-key the best. So boom, you can go and lock that in. You lock all that in, you get Derek McKee, pretty solid on there. Boom. Now this is everything in here. You get the whole full set of these cards. These cards are now locked in. You can't sell these cards, but it is all good. Now to go in, there is a lot of little things to go on here. There's a lot. It could kind of be somewhat confusing, but I'm gonna make sure I'll get y'all boys right and you guys do know what you're doing before you do hop into here. Now in terms of when starting my team, the biggest thing that you're going to want to try to get is MT. MT is by far the most valuable thing, especially early in the year. That's what you're going to want to be grinding for. That's what you're going to want to get. So there are a lot of different game modes that you can get MT in depending on what you want to do. First of all, before I even do get into that, I always suggest to you guys, you do not have to do this, but I always do suggest getting the Pro Pass. The Pro Pass is really good because number one, you're going to get a free amethyst KD. KD is really solid, a really good card, so you could go to take that. You get a little promo pack, you get some XP, you get Kelsey Plum. Now, for the Pro Pass, you're going to get all the stuff at the bottom. That is all free. The Pro Pass stuff is at the top. That's all free stuff that you will be able to get. So, I mean, you look at the XP, you have VC up there. You have Ascension, you have Sam Cassell that you can get in there. You have a lot of free packs, You also do get a good amount of MT. I think the Pro Pass is just worth it for $10. You get a lot of free stuff, a lot of free MT, more free packs, and a good way to make more MT. And for $10 is really a good bang for your buck, I think personally. So I always suggest you guys, if you do have $10 around, bro, go to your lemonade stand, go get a lemonade stand, bro, sell some things, go get yourself the Pro Pass. But yeah, you make like 45k MT out of here. You make a good amount of VC. I think it's just a good thing to get if you do want to do that. Now, in terms of getting MT, like I said, I think the best way that you can get MT to start off the year is literally going to be Triple Threat Online. The reason I do say this is because they have so many different ways that you can make MT and or prizes from this. So looking at here, you do get rewarded for win streaks, as you guys can see. So a 3-win streak, you do get, well, 1-win streak free agent, 2-win streak at 84, 5, you get a 5k right there. 10-win streak, you get a deluxe pack. 15-game win streak, and you have a 20-win streak, which you get 20k from. Also, this is repeatable. So let's say you get a 20-win streak, you could go and get that 20-win streak, hop off, repeat the 20-win streak, and get the same prizes again. You can repeat this and get more and more MT, which is why I think this is just the best way, in my opinion. They also do have streak busters, which I can't show right here. So let's say you're playing somebody and they're on a 10-game win streak, right? You play them, you beat the people on a 10-game win streak, you're going to get all these prizes to the 10-game win streak. So you get the 5k, you get the 2500, you get the 1000 if you break their streak. Once again, if they have a 20-game win streak, this is all MT that you're going to get. So this is what, 10k, 15k, oh my god, my math is terrible, 15k. You're gonna make around like 18k ish, 18.5k just from doing it. So I mean, let's say you do this and you do the other one plus the MT that you get from the games. I mean, you could damn near make almost 50k MT in a day just from playing. Just from playing in one day, and you could keep on repeating this and doing this. I think Triple Threat is by far the best way. I really do think it is. They also do have a total win, so 350 total wins, you get this card. We're going to talk about that because that's something that's very important as well. But yeah, you get rewarded as you do go up. This is all free MT. Just to see what some of these rewards are when you do go up in here. 30-game win streak, you get a deluxe pack. 40 games, you get a 5k. I just think you're gonna get MT for every single game that you win, and then some of these extra prizes and things. I just think Triple Threat online is just the best way in order to start and to make MT, which is super valuable once again in the beginning stages of the year. Now, if you're going on offline, the offline thing, the best thing is Pascal Siakam Domination. Domination is very slow, it's very boring, but it's by far the best way to make MT outside of Triple Threat Online. I think Triple Threat Online is a little bit cooler, but Domination, you really do make a lot. Domination, after 15 stars, you're going to get 10k, so there's going to be about 6 levels, so that's 60k. Plus from the badges and the shoe packs, you're probably going to make anywhere from around 160 to 200k free MT just from doing that. So you also do get a hidden gems pack, which is a free diamond, so that's also something that's very valid. I mean, to make 150k to 200k, I mean, just to start out, honestly, if you're starting from scratch in my team, Domination is always the best way to go. You make a lot of MT, you get a free diamond card, and it's offline. You're playing against the AI, so as long as you could beat the AI, I mean, you're gonna be set most likely in terms of what you do. I highly suggest people to play Domination. Domination is just super boring, so I understand why people don't. But if you just are starting, bro, and literally don't know what to do, Domination is probably your best bet because you're going to make a good amount of MT every single game, and after completing it, which is 33 games, you will get a free Pascal Siakam diamond. So definitely a really good thing to grind. Now, another thing that we all need to grind for, this is a must, you need to work towards getting free pink diamonds. Now you're asking what pink diamonds? Jason Kidd is one of the pink diamonds you can get. Jack Sikma is another one of these pink diamonds you can get, and Glen Rice is another one of these pink diamonds that you can get. These cards are all really good, especially Jason Kidd can move really well. I mean, you look at him stats wise, really good. The fact that I like him defensively, I mean, 97 steal, 97 perimeter. You're not going to find many cards in a game that has defense like this, especially at the point guard position. 6'4", good jump shot, really good sigs. I mean, he's a dog. Nothing else to say. Another card, Jack Sikma. One of the hardest things to get in the year is getting a shooting big man. And you could really get this shooting big man for free. You don't see a lot of shooting big man for free, and Jackson is here. 93 ball, 6'11", good player build, 90 block. I mean, he's just all around. He's center one. Honestly, he might be best card in the game. Easily top 3 cards, top 5 cards in the game. Badge wise, really good. He's literally a must-have card that you need to get. Next up, Glen Rice. Glen Rice is also really solid, but out of the 3 options, I mean, like, he's definitely the worst one, but doesn't mean that he is not really good as well. Another really good card, good badges as well, really good card. So these 3 cards you are able to get, and there's a couple of different ways that you can get these cards. Now, the way that you are going to get these these cards is you need to get that exchange piece, which I did show you guys as triple threat. This is the exchange piece right here. This is the piece that you do need to get. When you do get one of those pieces, you can lock in and get any one of these cards. You could get all 3 of these cards if you want to grind enough. It's a little bit difficult, I'm not gonna lie, you got to play a lot, but bare minimum you should be able to get 1 easily, maybe 2 if you're on your grind. You could get 2. I think it's pretty easy to get if you like, you know, really put in your work and put into time, but that is also another thing that you can do. Now for the different ways that you can get these exchange pieces, number 1 is offline. So if you play offline, you have to play triple threat and clutch time. So that's going to be a 250 triple threat offline games, and then you're gonna have to play 250 clutch time offline games as well. So that is about 500 games in total, triple threat and clutch time combined. That will get you the piece that you do need in order to get one of those cards. I think this is the worst way, in my opinion, but if you like to play offline, once again, you can definitely do this and you can definitely get it done. Another way that you can is salary cap. Now for salary cap, you have to get 150 salary cap wins. So that's what you're going to have to do. Another thing that is pretty time consuming is definitely able to be done. Now for clutch time, the 2 ways that you can do this is either doing the 150 games and you could get 1 piece, and then you have the 6,000 piece as well. This is going to be a little bit of a grind. You're probably going to get 150-ish points every single piece, but you can get this done semi easily. So I honestly think salary cap is probably top 2 ways to do it, especially if you play offline. You can get the games done faster and get to the 6,000 points. I think you get less than double the points that you would if you played online. So I think online is faster, but single player is easier to do. But you could get 2 pieces from getting the 6,000 points, and then in here the 150 wins. Seems like a lot, but honestly it's not the craziest thing, but that is another way that you are able to get that. Now for the next way, another way that we did talk about is triple threat online. Triple threat is 350 games, so I'm not gonna lie, that's a good amount of games that you do have to get done. But if you like triple threat online, you could definitely hop in here. I think it's one of the slower ways compared to the other ones, but it is here. You could do it. It's also repeatable, but you're gonna have to try to go in and get that. I mean, it's really up to you in terms of what you want to do, but it might take you a little bit to get to the 350 wins. So I really want to suggest this one to do first as the fastest, but if you play slowly along the season, I mean, you definitely will get to it. Then of course you have showdown, which is my opinion the best and easiest way to get it done. If you're good at the game, I think this is the best way that you can get this done. The reason why it's only 75 wins, I mean, if you're good at the game, you could get 10 wins a week, and you could get this in less than a week, honestly. Even less than 2. If you're not even playing that much, less than 2 weeks you easily get this done. I think showdown is really the best way to get it done. My opinion, if you're good at the game, hop in here, just grind it out, you'll definitely get it done. But it really depends. There's a lot of different ways that you can get it, and you can combo all these together and get 3 different pieces if you want to. You're gonna have to play a good amount, but it is possible to do that. And then the last way is going to be Breakout Gauntlet. Breakout Gauntlet is pretty easy as well, but I wouldn't suggest it strictly because when you play Breakout Gauntlet, you can only use a card 1 time. So once you use the card 1 time, you cannot use the card for the rest of the rounds. And people are saying there's anywhere from like 80 to 100 of these games that you're going to have to play. I mean, it looks like a good amount. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. So you see how long it's going. I mean, these are all games that you do have to play. So like I said, I wouldn't suggest this one. And then on top of that, you don't really have a lot of cards to start my team with in general. So I mean, you gotta think about it. If you use 3 cards every single game, you lose those 3 cards 1 time, I mean, you're not gonna have enough cards to get to the end. I mean, you might get to like middle and then be like, I'm out of cards, I cannot use any more cards. So I wouldn't really suggest this as another way to do it. When more cards come, you definitely can, but like at the moment, bro, it's just tough. It's just tough. Last but not least, we have All-Star Team Up, which is 200 wins. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. Also another really good option in my opinion, honestly. 200 wins, if you get a good squad, you guys can lock in and get this done in, once again, like 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So another good option as well. In my opinion, getting those pieces and trying to get either J-Kid, Jack Sikma, or Glen Rice will be literally one of the first things that you do grind to start the year, my opinion. I mean, these cards are just so good. They're easy top 10 cards in the game, so I would try to do everything you can to try to get these cards first and get yourself a pink diamond. That's really going to excel you. Now, in terms of the ways that to get them, the ways I would rank it, I think Showdown #1 is the best way, my opinion. I'll probably go Showdown. After I go Showdown, I will go salary cap. Doing salary cap offline, I think is pretty well. Really two great options in terms of doing that. After those two, I would probably go All-Star Team Up #3 to get that done. After All-Star Team Up, I want to say Breakout, but Breakout, you're not going to have enough pieces, so I have to go with probably these challenges. Going to challenges, it's all offline. You can put it on easy. And this is what, 500 games. 500 games is a lot, but a triple threat you could get done. 250 is really not that bad. It's just, I like Breakout, but you're not going to have enough cards to do Breakout. So I really highly suggest you not doing the gauntlet, in my opinion. I just don't really think it's worth it. After that, they do have ways that you can get a free 10 box. This is going to happen every single week. A free 10 box of the latest pack. And these things are really easy. I mean, 40 points in the game, 6 points, 5 and 5, 15 points 3 times, 15 dunks. I mean, these are all very, very simple. And you get a free 10 box, and you never know who you might pull. So I always suggest, there's always going to be a free 10 box every time you load up the game. Try to do that one of the things first, because once again, you're going to get more cards, which is really good. You might get lucky and pull a pink diamond. You really never know. But doing the 10 box is probably one of the first things that you also should be trying to do. Even these daily challenges, I mean, you're going to get a free series 1 pack. I'm definitely taking that, in my opinion. Now, people are going to ask about the auction house. In order to get the auction house, you do have to get to gold tier. The easiest and best way to get the gold tier is going to be Domination. So once again, I think Domination is really just a great way to do that. Also, before you play Domination, I would highly suggest going to Triple Threat Park. When you go into Triple Threat Park, all you have to do, hopefully you have enough MT, but try to buy 1 pack. Go in here, buy a pack. Doesn't really matter what pack, just buy a pack. Once you do buy a pack, you're going to get double XP. Right? Double XP is really good because it's going to make it easier and faster to get that free auction house. So once you get the double XP, you open 1 pack and you do get that double XP, you go out there, you play Domination. Once you play Domination, you should be able to get 2 Domination games in with that double XP. After those 2 Domination games, you should have the auction house by then. If not, you'll be super, super close. You probably have to play like 1 more game or something. But that's by far the passive way to get the auction house. I don't have it as yet, obviously, by the time I'm making this video, but you are able to get a free double XP token. Put that token on, and then boom, hop into Domination. It'll literally take you like 2 games, so it really won't take you that long. That's kind of a breakdown in terms of mostly the game mode and everything that is in the game mode. Showdown is pretty cool, but like we have to go up the tiers to see like what are the best Showdown rewards, honestly. So in terms of what to do when you first start out, I would say when you first start out, depending on what you want to do, if you want to get MT, I think going into Domination and playing Domination and getting the whole thing done, it will literally set you up. You get a free diamond, right? You will get 150 to 200k MT. You get another free diamond outside of Pascal Siakam. So you're gonna get Pascal Siakam, and then you also do get a free hidden gems diamond. So you get 2 diamonds and like 150k MT bare minimum. So that's really, really good. Other things to grind, I think Triple Threat all online is another great way. You're gonna get a lot of MT if you want to do grind that once again, and then pick whichever way that you feel like is the best in terms of getting these cards, because getting these cards is definitely one of the first things you should be trying to get. Once again, I think Showdown is the easiest, but whatever you think is best for you, go in there and put in work every single day to try to get that pink diamond, because getting a really good card at this stage in the year is like monumental. So trying to get him and grinding for whatever card you want to get is probably one of the first things. Once again, I think Showdown is the best way, but whatever way you feel like is best for you, go ahead and do that. Utilize these free 10 boxes because you get them every single week and you might get blessed, and just start playing, start having fun. Go into Triple Threat Park, play with your mans, play with your people, and go do your thing, man. Hopefully that was a good enough breakdown. Once again, I will be posting a video in terms of what amethyst card to lock in, which are the best ones. So make sure y'all boys tune into my channel, turn on channel notifications so you guys do not miss that. That's gonna be it for the video. Hopefully I did help you out. If I was, make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all boys. I'll see you in the next video, man.